All right, it's recording.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight I want to talk about anxiety disorders. The anxiety disorder most people know about is phobias, which are like being afraid of spiders, being afraid of heights, being afraid of roller coasters, even in my case. And anxiety disorders influence at least 18% of the adult American population, which is about 40 million people, according to the Anxiety and Depression Association of America. To put that in a little bit of perspective, that's about 7 times as many people that live in the Miami area. I'd like to specifically discuss 3 different forms: panic disorder, social phobia, and obsessive-compulsive disorder. In panic disorder, it involves unexpected attacks of intense, terrifying anxiety known as panic attacks. And for those that have ever had a panic attack knows that it's absolutely terrifying. Symptoms include a racing heart, sweating, dizziness, nausea, chills, trembling, palpitations, pounding heart, feelings of unreality, a fear of losing control, a fear of dying, numbness or tingling sensation, and hot flashes. Those who have panic disorder, about 50% of the people who have panic disorder have relatives with the same disorder. In my family, it's myself, my sister, my mom, and my grandfather. In my sister's case, her neck goes numb and feels like it'll snap. She says thoughts like that go through her head when it happens. For myself, I start crying uncontrollably, and I'll start hyperventilating. And according to the American Psychological Association, panic attacks come without warning, without any way of prevention, and without any way of stopping them. Again, for my sister, it sometimes is loud noises in crowded rooms. For me, it's negative thoughts and a lot of stress that I haven't dealt with. And something my mom's always said is to remove yourself from the situation if you feel like you're having a panic attack. And panic disorder affects about 6 million people. Next is social phobia. Social phobia is defined by the Institute of Mental Health as a strong fear of being judged by others and of being embarrassed. It's also known as stage fright, and it's something I am dealing with right now. This is probably the most common anxiety disorder of them all. Everybody experiences social phobia when they're speaking in front of an audience. But for those who have severe social phobia, they're anxious about everyday conversations and being around people in general. They're deathly afraid of judgment and embarrassment, and it makes them very self-conscious, even with friends. And symptoms include nausea, blushing, sweating, and trembling around others. And for those who want to talk to other people, sometimes they can't just because they're afraid. According to Mayo Clinic, obsessive-compulsive disorder, which is OCD, is characterized by unreasonable thoughts and fears, which are obsessions, that lead you to do repetitive behaviors, which are compulsions. Everyone has OCD. We joke about OCD, but it is a real thing, and it really does affect everyone. For myself, I have to have every DVD in my DVD library alphabetical. And if I don't have them alphabetized, I will lose it and I will have to fix it. And for my sister, it's putting away the dishes in color order. For my cousin, she will only leave a room if she leaves the room the way she entered. Other people who have it severely will wash their hands a specific amount of times every single time. Some people need things cleaned exactly the way they need it to be cleaned to function. And only about 2 million people are diagnosed because of the severity, but most people have it very minorly. So, in conclusion, anxiety comes in many forms. 3 types being panic disorder, social phobia, and obsessive compulsive disorder. And about the only ways to really treat them is going to therapy and from then getting medication if it's prescribed to you.